Hi and welcome to this video. Now recently on the forums I keep seeing a lot of people asking what's the best phone holder for the Mark III. So as you saw in that little intro there, on the standard car, dash and everything, there is nowhere to put your phone. By the way, this now identifies as a phone because obviously I'm using mine to record. So I don't know where this pink colour's come from, but this is what I'm using in the video. So in this video I'm going to go over the phone mount that I have and the reason why I bought it, and the other types that you can get. So I've called the video, is this the best phone holder for the Mark III Focus? But obviously it depends on your circumstance in what you want from a phone holder. Now, if you speak to a law official here in the UK, they will say that the best place for a phone is in the glove box or somewhere out of the way. So we all use our phones for different things. Some people use them for the music, Apple CarPlay, all that, which is safe and legal. Lots of people use them for sat-navs and that type of thing, which is what I use. So I'd say I'm going to go over the different ones that I looked at before getting this one, and also go over the reasons why I didn't choose that one. And I'd say do a little mini review on the one that I did choose, because when people ask on the forums which ones people use, I do post this one, which I will put a link for in the comments or on screen if I can find it, by the way. And they do say it's really good, so I thought I'd do this video just to show anyone else that's just looking for a phone holder. So to start off with, I went against the ones that go against the center console, just using the phone case again. I believe when it's mounted it goes somewhere like that, and I went against this one because I believe you screw it into your dash here. I don't want to make holes in the dash, and also I guess it's okay for those that are using Bluetooth for the music, but for sat-nav I assume that when you're driving, I didn't really want to take my eyes off the road. It's a bit low down, personally for me, so that's why I went against this one. Now moving on, the air vents, again a bit better being higher, but the problem with these, for two reasons, is that if it goes here out of the way, because the dash is curved, when it's mounted like that, it's more facing the passenger side, and if you mount it on the driver's side here, it's a little bit in the way of the indicator stalk, and a bit too intrusive in that area. There's always this side, but for me it was kind of I didn't get a good visual of the phone, and again with it rattling around, they do tend to move a little bit. So that's why I went against that one. Now moving further up, you can get the ones that go into the CD slot. These are quite good if you don't use CDs. To be honest, I've never had a CD in this car. I don't even know if the CD player actually works, but you can get them that go in there. And these are great because you can mount your phone roughly around here, but obviously now you can see the issue is that once it's mounted it's going to be covering your screen. Now if you're not bothered about what appears on there, fine, but for me, wasn't really a good option. Now moving on again, you can get the ones that go on the window. Now the problem with this, because the Focus has a really deep dash, a better view, to get your phone mounted anywhere decent, your sticky pad section's got to be quite high, quite on the windscreen. You can't really have it right down there because it's too far away, so it's not really the best idea. And also it's quite obstructive when you've got your phone there as well. It's quite big in the way. I guess the second option to the option that I bought is having it on this side, because it is out of the way of your viewing area. So the main reason I didn't want it on the driver's side, next to the door, is for this reason, basically, for my own choice, is that I use the mount for doing YouTube. So I'd rather have the so it didn't really give a good angle for doing videos. I'd say maybe for everyday stuff maybe I'm being too picky, but that's where most people have theirs. So for me, those choices weren't really the best ones. Another chap on the forums actually suggested to me, and as soon as I saw it and how it works, it was the best all-rounder basically for me and my requirements of a phone holder. So let's have a look at which one I went for. So as you've just seen, that's the phone holder which I went for. So it's just a little, basically a phone holder with a clip on it. Now this clip's quite springy, it's quite tight, it doesn't rattle around, it doesn't move. The only bits that move are, you know, the arm section there. Now I just want to point out as well that this video is not sponsored at all, it's just me recommending this phone mount really. But yeah, as I say, it's quite good for what it is. I think it was around £10. I say if I can find the link I will put it in the description. So yeah, I've had this for around a year now. It's not left any marks on the dash, only, well, you can see I've cleaned around it. It doesn't leave any imprints underneath or anything like that, or if it does you can't see them at all. And all it does is, I can't do it with one hand, push the clip back. Oop. And there we go, it just sits like that. And then you can adjust this top section here for how you want it. Now when the phone's in place, I'll just use this one. There we go. So when the phone's in place, we're using this one as an example again. So that's what my phone looks like when I'm recording from how you see me. But as you can see, mounted that way, it's fine. Yeah, it does everything that you need it to. Now if you wish, you can turn it around and mount it the other way. Now obviously, as said with the other phone mount that goes in the window, if you do mount it the other way, it does cause more of an obstruction, you know, here. But when it's landscape view like that, which is fine for using it as sat nav as well, it doesn't cause too much of an obstruction. Because when I'm driving, you know, looking forward, you can just see it in the corner of your eye. It's, yeah, you don't need to turn your eyes away and, you know, look away from the road. Now one of the downsides of this phone mount, which I'll just quickly point out, is that it's great for the Mark III. I say can't fault this one at all. If you do happen to change cars, unless your new car has a overhang like this, you can't really reuse it. You're gonna have to buy a new one. So it's not a universal mount, I say. But I say for the Mark III with this type of design, you know, I think it works quite well. So there you are, back on the phone mount. As I say, you know, it's entirely on what you want as a phone holder. Because I do YouTube and, you know, I think this is a good angle for me doing videos like this. It's multi-purpose. It's for, you know, using the sat nav for music, Bluetooth, and doing videos. But like I say, if you want something just as a sat nav, you might want to go for the window one. It's entirely up to you. So as I say, this one's the best all-rounder for me. I'm not going to waffle on too much. I say you may think differently, you might have a different way of, you know, mounting your phone. I say the window one or another idea. But like I say, I just wanted to put this video out. So just to give you another option really than just the basic ones that you see when you just Google, you know, phone holder or Mark III focus phone holder or something like that. So yeah, I hope this video is not being boring at all or really pointless. I hope it's been of some use. If it is, then say leave your comments down below on which type you have, that type of thing. I love reading the comments. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, a thumbs down even, I don't mind. Let me know how I'm doing. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.